Good morning, everybody. My name is Jody. My husband David John and I have a small farm in the panhandle of North Idaho. These are our stories and adventures, so welcome to Moose Flats Farm. And today we're going to be working on the next step on the hoop houses for the birds. So I'm going to take you over and kind of go over what we've already done and what we're going to be doing next. Okay, so we've gone through and gotten our wooden walls put up and in, and they are staked to hold them in place. The cattle panels themselves, we put in screws to use as support on the cattle panels, and we've also added plumber's tape and have it screwed together, and have gone through and at the joints done zip ties, black ones because they're UV resistant. We've added back walls to both of them and partial front walls. And David John right now is just putting in some cherry tones for the door supports. So right here he's just attaching the header piece to the frame itself.
Maybe.
Another pair of hands.
Yep. Over on the other side there. Yeah, I need to see where we're at. This is what I used to see. Check the level just to be silly. I'm going to use a pencil to mark the flats. Mark it on the back side there for me. Where? Along the wire, honey, so I can cut it to the right pitch there. This one just a scooch. Okie dokie. I got half of it marked, honey. This is that hole from the screw that I just screwed in there. No sawhorses, no nothing. Wow.
50 million trips back and forth. Still gotta go get the sawhorses. But right there, we were just marking where the header piece is going to be for on the front door, and we're leaving a space for the ridge beam that's going to be running along. So the ridge beam will have the cattle panel, the ridge beam onto the header, just to help disperse the weight when we have lots of snow. So going to be back with sawhorses. And over in the pond, we've got Freya and a bunch of her babies having a little swim. Out of juice. So there he's got the edges trimmed off the wood. Cecil, how did you get in here? I don't want to know.
Smash through the fence. Assistant.
Assistant coming. Just don't start me.
Snappy's over there. Would you like to just go get the wagon and... No, we wouldn't want to do that. Come now. That would just be silly.
So since we're going to have uprights in the middle, we've gone through and marked right there where a center support post is. And then the one at the end is going to go where that 2x6 is. Now we get the fun of digging the holes for the support poles. So I've gone through and gotten the center pole in the back end, and Dave John just dug the hole for the one in the middle. And we're setting them up like we did over here, so there's just enough space that the, what's it called?
Ridge beam?
The ridge beam will just rest on top of them. And now we're going to attempt to put, what side do I go on?
The other side.
The ridge pole on.
Just like that.
Got one of them on.
All right, let's have to scoot that whole thing down.
So the next step is we're going to take the plumber's tape again and screws and attach the cattle panels themselves to the ridge pole. As we have done here to hold the cattle panels in place. So we'll just go along there and get it strapped down. We'll just figure it out as we go. So where? About here?
I think so. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy, but I figured maybe one per panel, because we have 6 panels, right? So we got one here, one on the end, it'll be one on the end, that'll kind of tie them. I guess it's 2 per panel, but ish. Nothing too crazy.
What you saying?
No, just saying the whole thing is hooked together so that there's still a little movement in it, but it's not bad. But what that does is that as the snow pushes down, it isn't going to collapse it. Just can't go any farther than that, so which is good.
Yeah.
All right, so what we got here is an inexpensive 20 by 30 Econo tarp. So I've bought greenhouse plastic for these, which is about $100 a roll. These guys are by far less expensive. We're just going to temporarily put them up, see what we think, and then we probably are going to end up having to put the more expensive greenhouse plastic eventually. But again, we got them such a good deal right now. We're just going to put them up, see what we like, and go from there. Good thing we don't have any free flow. Okay, go ahead and roll yours out that way. Huh? You think it's that way? Yeah. 20? Okay. This is 30? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Well, shit. I guess we'll go that way.
Well, it definitely went on easier than the greenhouse plastic fight that we had.
Gonna have to put the metal on one side or the other. That's all right, honey. We'll just go, theory it should be square and it should work. But I'd say it's not. Let's go to the top one, huh?
No, I'm just trying to get some of the
Wrinkles out of it.
wrinkles from...
That way? Alright, we're ready to roll this. Roll in.
Well, we got it on, and as you see, there's a gap that goes from being nice and tight down here and slowly gets bigger up there. It's because, sorry, the ground that we're working on isn't completely level. The birds don't really care, so we are going to wind up having to put metal on this side of it. But yeah, Sparkle's the rooster in here. But there it is. Covered. Looks pretty cool. I think it will be awesome for this winter. And then I've gone along and gotten that whole side all stapled. Okay, so yesterday afternoon we went through and got the tin painted and mounted on this side of the hoop house. When we go to cover this side, this is the side that's going to get the tin, so kind of keep the pumpkins when they're grown from crawling in. But we did go through and get the front of this one painted. And we just got the ridge pole or ridge beam put in on the second hoop house. But they're looking good. Well guys, this is where I'm going to end today's video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye for now.